your thinking, upset the status quo, and change your life. Many self-help books are based on research and theory and read much like textbooks. This book also includes research and theory, but what sets it apart from so many of the others is that Summey and Roger Dawson open up their hearts and minds to share personal stories, some very emotional, some painful, and some downright funny, that have helped them develop their weekend millionaire mindsets. In this section, we define the weekend millionaire mindset, what it is, what it isn't, and the positive effects it can have on your life when you understand how to use it. It's not magical, it doesn't require a college degree to understand, and it proves that you don't have to be born with money to enjoy financial independence. The weekend millionaire mindset shows you how ordinary people can achieve extraordinary success. We start by defining the difference between the lifestyle of success, the lifestyle of failure, and the lifestyle of ordinary. As you read about the similarities and differences between these lifestyles, it will allow you to identify the traits and characteristics you possess and help you determine which lifestyle you are living. Until you establish where you are, you can't set a course to get where you want to be. If you're in Pittsburgh and you want to go to Dallas, it doesn't make much sense to map out a route to get there from Orlando. Likewise, if your goal is financial independence and you're currently in debt, have poor credit and no job, it doesn't do you much good to study how someone with great credit, cash in the bank, and a good job would do it. As you journey through this audiobook, you will be able to pinpoint your position in life and determine the course of action you need to take. As Mike and Roger share their journeys from very modest backgrounds to financial independence, you will see how they encountered many of the same obstacles you encounter and what they did to overcome these. You'll learn that they relied on patience and persistence rather than luck, that setting aside time to learn each day had more to do with their success than specific events. You'll also learn that they haven't done anything you can't do, if you really want to. Developing a weekend millionaire mindset and becoming a weekend millionaire is not an event. It's a course of action. What you'll find in this audiobook is how to learn from day-to-day events and use common sense to build your future. Whether it's earning your first bicycle, building a business, learning to fly airplanes, or becoming a millionaire, you can't arrive unless you're willing to take the journey. Yes, life is a journey. It consists of a changing, shifting series of events that ultimately leads us all to the same place: death. While that's a sobering thought, the amount of joy and excitement, accomplishment and reward, and the peace of mind we get from the journey depend on our willingness to keep learning new skills and seeking additional knowledge. Since we all know what our final outcome here on earth will be, shouldn't we focus on doing or not doing things between birth and death that make our life more enjoyable rather than miserable? And the beauty of it all is that we get to decide how much or how little of the trip we enjoy. It all starts with our mindset, how we approach problems, how we react to outside influences, how well we control our emotions, and what we decide we want from life. We get to choose whether we face the future filled with excitement and anticipation, or whether we view it with fear and despair. The Weekend Millionaire Mindset will help you to establish a roadmap to wealth and financial independence. How well you follow the map determines how well you enjoy the trip, and how soon you arrive at the destination. Now, listen on, and let's begin by defining the Weekend Millionaire Mindset. Chapter 1. What is the Weekend Millionaire Mindset? One of the things that constantly astounds us about life in this great country is not so much the great contrast between the rich and poor, but the astonishing contrast between the successful and the unsuccessful. Some people seem to achieve great wealth with seemingly little effort, and all too many are unable to survive without the help of others, and this in the wealthiest country the world has ever known. All people are created equal, we are told. Look through the maternity ward window at your local hospital and look at the newborn babies. Can you tell which of them will be successful? I doubt it. They all look physically much the same, and they all have many more brain cells.